It is a new year, and as small business owners, it is important to plan for the year. Taking out, even if it's 3 hours in the first 1-2 weeks of this year to plan ahead of the year will make a big difference to how successful small business owners can be personally as well as in their businesses. As a reminder, we've created this Adebayo Alonge TV in order to help small business owners be more successful at what they do. I do this work from a place of love. Having successfully built a business that operates internationally, I believe I have the knowledge and skill set to help other small business owners scale their practice as well as become successful financially. This is why I do it. And we've seen some success over the years. We have more than 10,000 followers across the world. Most of our followers are in the United States, Canada, Kenya, Nigeria, and the United Kingdom. And a few others come from far away countries like Israel, Hungary, Indonesia, to mention a few. Most of our audience tend to also skew on the younger side, between 25 to 45 years old. And so the work that I am doing here as part of Adebayo Alonge TV is really making a big difference to small business owners in these various countries. As we think about planning for this year, it's important to look at these key areas, 4 key areas in terms of how we go about our planning. The first area is to define the why. The second is to determine for whom. The third is to set the goals for self and family. And the fourth is to set the goals for the business organization. When we talk about the why, which is the first point we're discussing today, the why is the reason why we do what we do. Why did you start this business that you're currently running? You need to bring yourself back into the why and ask yourself again, why am I doing this? Because it's the why that sustains us as business owners to continue through the vicissitudes and the difficulties of growing and running a business. For me, my why for starting my company was to make a difference in the healthcare and the lives of small business owners in the healthcare sector, and much more broadly in the healthcare space for patients across Africa and the world. And the why for me is what makes me wake up every single morning, irrespective of how I'm feeling, go to work and put in those long hours. So for you, what is your why? You may have started the business because you want to provide for your family, because you want to give back to your community, because you didn't have any other option and it's a way of surviving. Ground yourself again in your why. Put it down in the book, put it down in the software package, and remind yourself, why is it that I am doing this? The second point that is important to consider in your goal setting is for whom? For whom am I doing this? Because when we do business, when it goes beyond the stage of survival, at the point where the business is not just about how can I feed myself or feed my family, at that point, it becomes a case of love. And even when we do it for ourselves and for our families, that's also because of love, because we love ourselves and we love our families and we want to provide for ourselves and our families. That's why we'll do it. But beyond that, when it begins to grow, for whom goes now beyond yourself and beyond your immediate family. You need to define that. For whom do you want to show love to by doing this business? Is it people who come from your community? Is it people of your gender? Is it people of your ethnic group? Is it people of a certain affiliation? For whom are you doing this business for? And why do you love them so much that you're doing this business? You know, it's this grounding of the why in the first case, and in the second case, the for whom, is what gives you the purpose and the drive to continue to move through whatever life throws at you as you run your business. The third area to set goals is in the area of yourself and then your family. Where do you want to see yourself develop this year? So for example, could it be that you want to improve your knowledge of the area in which your business runs? Is it that you want to add on additional skill sets in areas that you don't currently know a lot about? Is it that you want to begin to play certain new types of sports, like say golfing or swimming, or connecting yourself with something that you've always wanted to do, like music production in my own case, and maybe you didn't have the time to do that? Set the goals for yourself would really help you become a much more fulfilled person in the practice of your business. The other area is setting the goals for your family. In what ways do you want to see your family evolve this year? Your relationships with your spouse, with your parents, with your kids, with your extended family. In what areas do you want to see a change and improvement? And what are your goals, your specific measurable goals in these areas? And then lastly, you set the goals for your business organization. These goals need to be specific, they need to be measurable, they need to be time-bound. So for example, how much sales does your business currently make, and how much do you want it to make by the end of the year? What is the number of customers you currently have, and how many new customers do you want to add, and how many customers do you want to end the year with? These are specific goals that you can set for your business organization. You can even go beyond that and look at product lines. I have this number of products today. Are there products that my customers are requesting for that I don't currently have? How many new products can I create to service them? You could go beyond that and go into the area of region. I'm currently in this region of this country and I want to add on extra regions to grow my business into, or I want to expand my business into new countries on my continent or in new areas of the world. These are the ways to go about determining where you want to set your specific goals in your organization. But for every business, the most important goals would really need to be around the area of the sales, because that's what feeds your people, that's what enables you hire new talent, that's what enables you continue to market and maintain your market share in the space. And it's very important as you're thinking through your goal setting for the year to make sure that you're integrating these 4 areas so that you're having fulfillment in self, fulfillment in your relationships with your family members, and you're grounding yourself in your why and in your for whom. You know, for us in my business organization, one of the key things that we made a decision to do this year was to make sure that we were at a level of sales where no one was being paid below the poverty line. And we've very early on put that as part of the goals for this year. For you, what are your goals for 2024? How are you going about your goal setting for this year? Let me know in the comments. I am Mr. Small Business Africa. If you're a small business owner looking to grow your business this year, talk to RXAll. They are leading providers of financing, software, and business practices that can help you take your business to the next level. Contact them at info@rxall.net or visit their website at www.rxall.net.